Hey y'all. Was I giving Louisiana accent? I love Louisiana accent. If it's any accent that I could have, it would be Jamaican. It's not really an accent. Yeah, it's an accent. And New Orleans. I like that New Orleans vibe. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I have to address this one comment because I'm not perfect, first of all. Okay, so please, let's not get 5 seconds or 20 minutes, 30 minutes of people's lives, small clips of people's lives, confused. This video is not to bash. It's really coming from the realness of my heart. I don't know why I find everything funny, or I just have to laugh. But let me see, what time is it? I'm making this video at 3:29 a.m. because I do Amazon Flex. My alarm just goes off at 2 a.m. because that's what time I need to get up checking these schedules, okay? Trying to catch me a block so we can get to the back. Okay, I keep going off track. But anyways, listen. I am far from perfect. Please do not get on here and feel like I'm far from perfect, okay? And I want you to understand that, and I want who I am to be respected. And I really appreciate, I really appreciate the feedback. Let me say that. I appreciate the feedback. Let me read the comment, okay? And as I read the comment, I'm going to get into and explain, the realness, the truth, my honesty, okay? I'm going to explain it. So, the comment reads, let me put my glasses on for this so I can see it. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. All right, glasses falling off. My God, you know what, forget the glasses because it's not working. We just gonna have to zoom these eyeballs into the words. Tiffany, hey Tiffany, hey Tiffany Stevens, she wished my son a happy birthday and stated how skillful my daughter is. I appreciate you for both. Thank you so much. Queen responded to Tiffany's comment saying, yes, she has great skills like her mom. As I read this, I felt like this person kind of knew my kids personally, because some of my daughter's friends, they're subscribed to my channel. Both of them, my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter. So, they know us in real life. Hopefully her son has a great birthday. Thank you. Keita has the patience of a saint and I don't. Maybe I do and I don't see it, but I can say this. I tolerate a lot and I have a boiling point. Woo, I'm laughing because, boy, I don't like that boiling point. And I try not to get to that boiling point. But it takes a lot to get to the boiling point, okay? Like, I really allow a lot. Especially, like, when I just don't care and I'm trying to just get through or get done with what I have going on. Yeah. I see all these moms on YouTube talking about gentle parenting, but all they have are a bunch of spoiled, rotten kids. Now, this is where I felt some kind of way. But, we shouldn't feel any kind of way based off of words, because things can get taken out of context. I don't know exactly how you felt and what was going through your mind when you wrote that, but when for people on YouTube that share their kids, when I see them, I'm me as a person, as a human, I'm grateful when I see when I see them and see what their kids have and how their kids live their lives and how they live their lives with their children, I'm grateful, and I see myself with my kids, the same way, experiencing life the same way. I'm seeing other people have, it's like, wow, we can have too. And to call, like, kids should be spoiled rotten. They didn't ask to be here. They did not. Like, I want my kids to have the world. If I could get them anything that they want, I would. I really would. Like, not anything that they want, but I would be that giving parent, especially if I could. I would. So, kids are innocent. Kids should be filled with love. Granted, you have to be the person to be able to do it. Like, you have to work, really, really work on yourself. And I'm getting somewhere with this. You have to really, really work on yourself to produce that love and produce that patience. You have to be grounded in life. You have to be understanding, more importantly. You really do. Now let's keep reading. She goes on to say, but I love for kids to be spoiled, Now, when I say spoil, I mean, like, they can have what they want. Like, if they wanted a PS4 or 5 or whatever it is, and their parents can do that, they can afford it, then that's fine. And then you have spoiled where, and I don't see that this shouldn't even be considered spoil. Spoil is like, this kind of spoil is like when a child acts and behave just any kind of way, all out of whack, just their emotions is up and down, and the parent is just allowing it versus nurturing it. I'm gonna say that. So I'm gonna call it out of whack child behavior. Their emotions is all over the place, probably because of something that they're experiencing in life. Like how my daughter went back to school when we had to make this whole transition to from being in a home to being homeless. And, her behavior kind of showed it in school. And so I started explaining to her, why things are the way they are and what I plan on doing to fix it. And so, she calmed down. I haven't heard anything, about her behavior, and they don't mind reaching out. When you allow kids to just, like I had a friend, and every time we would go in the grocery store, her kids would just go bananas. And I'm looking like, heck to the dog. No, not me. No, that we not having those kind of behaviors. That's unacceptable. Who are you gonna drive crazy? I got to focus in this store so I can remember what I came to this store for. Especially if it's something for you. Because when we go home, I don't need you in my ears. Wham, 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 wham. Because I forgot what I was supposed to get for you because you was screaming and just carrying on in the store. That's how her kids behaved. And I think I was like maybe 23 at the time. And I was like, I thought to myself, like, man, ain't no way I'm finna allow my kids to behave like that. And to each his own. I have limits. In public, not even. Like, we just need to carry ourselves in a nice manner. Okay, it's okay to have emotions and to express how you feel, but we gonna do it in a way where it's not like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? Oh, what's wrong with them? Type stuff, you know? Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Hopefully, let me know in the comments if you understand, if you feel where I'm coming from, you know? Let me know. Okay, so she goes on to say, Keita knows how to really gentle parent, and her kids are so articulate and well behaved. Okay, that's a true statement. We gonna get to the realness. I do know how to gentle parent, and yeah, my kids, they have no choice but to articulate themselves, because I don't believe in handicapping humans, especially when they're little, because when they go into adulthood, they take that foolishness into adulthood. And so patience, I would say that I have patience, because I allow my kids to be who they are, okay, without telling them stop, no, you know, like I don't tell them stop and no for being who they naturally are. But there's limits, okay? The purpose of this video is for me to explain that I do both. I gentle parent and I old school parent, okay? I gentle parent and I old school parent. My gentle parent is me communicating to my kids, explaining why things are happening, you know, I do that. And then my old school parent is when you keep constantly doing things that I'm telling you is unacceptable as a child. Like, for example, my if they go to hitting each other, that's unacceptable. We don't fight. I teach my kids, we don't fight each other, we fight for each other. So you keep on doing that, okay? It's gonna be me and you. And that's just the truth of it, okay? Like one day my son, he kept hitting, the whole entire day he kept hitting. And then I had company that day, and he took it way, and this is what they do. They feel like, oh, I'm gonna even be able to get away with so much more when because the company here. So, you know, I had company, and he felt like he could really get away with his behavior. And I let him. I sure did. But I kept telling him to calm down, to behave, to stop. And he continued. Like, who are you talking to, lady? And so you know what he did? You know what I did? I politely took that and gave it right to him. And you know what he did? Calmed down. Now, that is not something that I just do because I want to silence my children. Okay? But I just cannot sit here, because there's more to this comment. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, portray to be perfect because of what I allow you to see on camera. My kids are not allowed to do inappropriate things or behave inappropriately consistently. Let's continue with the comments. With the comment. Okay. She says, well behaved. And see, that's the thing. My kids are articulate because I allow them to be themselves, and I encourage the things that they do. I encourage it. I don't stop them. And the being well behaved is discipline, you know? And not all the times I don't have to pull out the whoosh, all the time. You know, I just give them that tone of voice, and you get yourself together. Now you either get this tone of voice or you get that. You choose. I give them that choice. And you can bet which one they are gonna choose. She just want to be in my video, y'all.
No, I don't.
This is my video. This is not a vlog, okay? I just want you to know that. It's my fault. I disturbed her being loud in this video. She goes on to say, "Let's Queen, you pay attention. You pay attention to a lot. You notice a lot. But if you go back to my old videos, I kind of show my real parenting, you know. I'm a sarcastic, like I love being sarcastic with my kids. My oldest, she don't like it too much. They don't really like it too much. But I mean, that's who I am. I allow you to be who you are. So allow me to be who I am. But anywho, let's move on. Her daughter is so kind and loving. I explained to my kids, and this really just touched my heart. I explained to my kids why they can't have things. And it's mainly because I don't have it right now to get it for you to have. And I think a lot of parents should do that. And because if you go back to my old video, I was surprised to see their reaction to me saying no. And I truly feel like it's because, like I said, I explain to them why. I don't just tell them no, so that when we do go in the store, you don't go in there feeling like you're supposed to get it. Like, you know, so they don't feel like they're supposed to walk out the store with whatever they want. And so it's a consistent thing up until before you even get out the car to get in the store. Hey, listen, we only going in here for one thing. That's it, you know? And this conversation was, we had this conversation like 10 times before we got to this store. I never see her scream. I do. Man, I do and I don't. I compare my kids screaming, especially yesterday, because my kids, they was loud. And you know, I had to give them that firm voice, but it wasn't screaming. Oh my God. But I had like, I do. I just don't a lot because I don't have to.
Mom, you woke another person up.
Oh, hey, another person. I use my firm voice with my little backup buddy. Okay, you choose. Okay, this video is really making me realize how I don't. I'm not that harsh of a parent. I guess I don't scream. Let me tell you something. Okay, I was raised straight off of whoosh, okay? That's all I knew. Clean that dishes. Clean them dishes. Them dishes ain't clean. Whoosh. You better not talk back. I say one word, whoosh, slapped in the mouth. That's how I was raised. And when I had my first daughter, this is what made me realize, whoa, what I did was very unacceptable. My first daughter, I would discipline her, and I would discipline her, and it was like I wasn't aware of how I was disciplining her. And this was like, she was she wasn't even 5 yet. I was disciplining her, and I was not aware of how I was disciplining her up until I went to give her a hug, and she moved away from me. 3 years old. And I noticed that, and I was like, no ma'am, no Pam, no ham. And so I stopped. And I feel like to this day, because man, ever since then, I never picked up the whoosh and gave it to her. And I never had to, because she was just so well behaved. But she made me realize that whoosh, the way that I was whoosh, was unacceptable. And so I just didn't do it, you know? And that's why it has to take a lot for me to pull it out, you know? Like, you have to really do something. Like, what? For me to pull out whoosh. Yeah. Man, here I am thinking I'm gonna get on here and say, oh, I do scream at my kids, I do whoosh my kids. What are you talking about? But I'm realizing I really don't. I mean, it takes a lot. Yes.
When I was a baby, was I behaved?
Oh no, you did whatever
I behaved when I was a
you
baby.
did whatever you wanted to do.
I behaved when
Well,
I was a baby.
all of you behaved how you should, because you were all different. Okay. Curse. Okay, I never see her scream, curse, or hit her kids, even with the weight of the world on her. Even with the weight of the world on her. Now. I'm not gonna curse on camera, you know, because I'm just not gonna curse on camera. But I use profanity, okay? I do use profanity, okay? Like, what the is wrong with you? How would you do that?
Don't call me a monkey.
Type stuff. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm so guilty of that, because I got a potty mouth. And now, when I say potty mouth, I don't like you have women that use the B word like it's just, that's not what I don't, that's what I don't do. I don't do that. No. But I do have a potty mouth. Like, sit you down.
Mom, stop.
Sit your ass down. Before. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I use profanity. Yeah, I don't curse but I do use profanity. Okay.
Mommy, what is profanity? Stop saying that.
Oh. It's the bad word.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the bad words. I do use profanity, but when I'm frustrated, I don't curse my kids out, you know. But I use profanity, telling them to, like, sit your ass down type stuff, you know. Yeah. I see a beautiful home on the horizon for her and her kids very, very soon. She says, I appreciate that, and I receive that. I guess even though I use profanity, I curse, I use my sit your ass down voice versus screaming. And, you know, sometimes I have to pull out the whoosh. I guess overall, I'm not that bad of a parent. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. No. Sometimes you just don't have to do. We ain't going to use that too lightly. But I just wanted to share that. Not everything is shown on camera. A lot of things I have to cut out because it's not me screaming. It's my daughter screaming. Because, I don't know. What? It's a lot of things.
Who screams the most?
That I cut out.
Not me.
Who screams the most? Child, they all scream.
I don't scream. Ayana do too. She screams the loudest.
Ayana, she screams when I'm not around. Now that I've shared with you my true, honest parenting ways, let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll catch you in my next vloggy vlog.